Just wanted to take a moment and give you some updates as far as we know of things that are going on, and just bring you up to date. Just talked to our district superintendent, Brother Galen Cantrell, and he did call to let us know that as far as our drama that is scheduled for the first Friday in April, we're going to have to cancel that, but they're going to move that back down into November, and we'll have it a little modified more for the Christmas season instead of the Easter season. But we're going to have a good time. God's got everything in control. We do, because of what's happened in the last few days. The governor asking us to stay off the streets as much as possible and limiting our meetings down to 10. We are going to cancel service on Sunday. We'll probably have canceled services for the next 2 weeks. So just prepare for that. And we will be communicating with you online like we're doing right now and talking to you about that. We'll try our best to keep you with information, with things to listen to, things to do, and and a little fun along the way, bits and pieces of humorous stuff, and because there's humor in everything, and we want to take some time to laugh about some things, we can do that. Now, there's some things that we need to think about as far as why we are canceling services. I talked to Brother Brian Anderson just a few minutes ago, and he was letting us know that the church that his wife and children are attending while he's off working, they had a visitor come in service last Wednesday night, and that visitor had, unbeknown to them, that visitor attended another church, but they didn't have church. But that visitor had been in contact with some people that do have the COVID-19 virus. Because of the connections, they hugged Brian's wife and children and all of that kind of stuff. And now there's the possibility that his wife and kids have been exposed. So these things, even though we might feel like that we are safe and healthy and everything else, we don't know who we come in contact with. And so we do need to comply and do what we can do to limit our connections. So there's wisdom behind it. There's another thing that I have considered, and I have to consider because I'm responsible for this church in more ways than just the preaching side of it, but also received an email from the insurance company. And there is always that possibility if somebody came and visited our church and felt like that they got COVID-19 because of our connection, then we could be liable for lawsuits. And that's another thing that we don't need. We don't need to open ourselves up to negative publicity. We don't need to open ourselves up to risks like that. So I pray that you would bear with us as we embark on this journey for the next few weeks. I hope it's not very long, but as long as it does take, we are going to join together in unique ways. We're going to, the service that we're going to put out, we're already working on it, but the service we're going to put out, we are going to make it, upload it to not only the Facebook page that we have for the church group, but we're also going to put it on YouTube, and that way you can put it out to your individual connections on your Facebook sites. The thing that we want to do is we want to utilize this time to make it as evangelistic as possible. We want to reach other lives and other souls while we're doing this. And rather than this restricting the church, who knows, but what it might be an opportunity for us to expand some things and to grow even further. We've got to put those things in God's hands. Things that we cannot control, God can take it and he can use it for his glory. Don't ever forget that God is in control. We love you, and keep praying, keep listening to the messages that I post day by day, and we'll see you together quite soon.